Like I do Alexa, turn up.
Fun Facts Friday. Keeping it real. Fun Facts
Hey,
Friday.
Sissy, what you got for this week?
It is National Safe Day, National Donut Day, and it's National Erica Day on Fun Facts Friday. We're going to talk about
Yes,
birthdays.
yes.
Hey, we're keeping it real. Fun Facts Friday.
Keeping it 100. Yeah, Fun Facts Friday. I hope everybody's excited as we are.
Fun Facts Friday. Yeah, we are hyped up
Yay.
today. It is Fun Facts Friday. It is birthday day. Well, birthday day's tomorrow, but it's today
Yes,
on Fun Facts Friday.
right,
So
right.
yes, we have
Yes,
a
it is.
few national days coming up today, a couple national days, because we want to share a lot of facts with you guys today about birthdays. So our first day is National Safe Day. Today is to raise awareness and remind us about responsible gun ownership and gun safety. It There are a lot of cases, I guess, that children and adults have gotten injured by having guns and firearms in the home and not being locked up or, in a safe place where they can't be reached. And so today is a day that was created by a woman who got injured by a gun that was in a home. And it is Safe Day, and that is for the S stands to secure all firearms in the home. You don't want to just have firearms just laying around somewhere. Keep them safe. Um, A, ask the question about unsecured firearms in the homes of your child visits. You may have your own home safe and may not know when your child goes to visit their friends, hey, do they have guns in the home or do they have firearms that my child might access? It's okay to ask those questions. F stands for
Yeah,
frequently.
because those are not questions that we normally ask.
Right. You don't think to ask that, but it can happen. And,
Mhm.
maybe that parent or that family has talked to their child, but your child may not, they may think it's a toy gun or something. So you definitely want to find out if
Right.
that is something that's going on where
Now
your child.
that's real there right there.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of toy
Mm-hmm.
guns, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes the toy guns can look so much like a real gun, and a
Mhm.
Right.
young child at first glance may not know the difference, and they may think they're
Exactly.
just playing around and someone get really injured or killed. So yes, that's important.
Yeah.
F,
Yeah.
frequently talk to your children about the dangers of firearms. That goes along with explain to them that these aren't, they do make them. They make water guns, they make the toy guns, but explain that they aren't just toys. People can really get hurt by them. E,
Right.
educate
Right.
and empower others to be safe. There's a lot of mom groups and family groups, and different people talk to each other. Talk to your friends and to the other people. Say, hey, do you have firearms in your home? Are they safe? Do you keep the ammunition in a separate place, or at least not keep a weapon loaded? Do talk about that? So yes, today's National Safe Day, and that is what
Right.
that is designed for, to bring awareness to that. Today is also National Donut Day. We got to throw our food in there.
It's always about the food. And then there won't be Fun Fact Friday if you didn't have food up in there.
Right, for real. And National Donut Day is the first Friday in June. So it may not always be on June 4th, but it is the first Friday in June. And it's a day, it's funny, Sissy, because it's National Donut Day, and I made some little birthday treats for the children, and I used donut holes on them, and I didn't even know it was National Donut Day. So that was my, we're going to chalk that up as my tribute to National Donut Day.
Yeah. Hey. They just said a donut. They didn't say it couldn't be a donut hole. It couldn't
Right.
be this. And so
See,
you know what?
that's
I think
part of
I'm
the
gonna go
donut.
and make me some. Okay, so here we go. Fun Fact Friday. I think when we get done, I'm gonna go downstairs and get me a can of biscuits and pop me a hole in them and fry them up and put some powdered sugar glaze on top.
Or some cinnamon on them. I've never done that. Have you
Yeah,
tried
well-
that before? Or we just making up something like we be trying to make up stuff. You've done that before?
I do that all. I do it all the time.
Really? And just take the biscuit and fry it. Okay.
You take the biscuit and
Uh-huh.
you take like a cap or something from the oil or whatever and make
Right.
that hole in it,
Uh-huh.
and then you just dump it in the you just drop it over in the fryer and it plumps up. It's real quick, and then you flip it, and then you take it out, and then if you got the holes, you can do those too. But the only thing is, you got to eat them within 30 minutes, so they're no good.
Once they get cold, they probably don't taste good.
Mhm.
See? And like you said, I was about to say, I'm gonna have to try that one
They don't
day.
taste good at all.
Not even when you warm them up.
Yeah, you can try it, but you got to be ready. You got to be ready. No, you can't even warm them up.
Oh, okay. Well,
Mm-mm.
yeah, we might have to try that one.
But that'll be my ode to the National Donut Day.
Okay.
So why do we have National Donut Day?
It's a day to celebrate the donut and to honor the Salvation Army lassies, is what they call them. And the lassies, the Salvation Army lassies, were women who served donuts to soldiers during World War I. Now, the way they made donuts back then, though, was a little questionable to me, because it says the donuts were often cooked in oil inside the metal helmets of American soldiers. Now, I hope they washed it real good, because some of that oil might mix in with some of the perspiration. And I don't know, cooking
They probably
inside of a
figured the
helmet.
heat.
Yeah.
They probably figured the heat would kill the germs.
The heat killed the germ. Okay. And they
Right.
probably, at that point, they probably didn't even care. They just wanted to eat the
Yeah.
donut.
Right.
And it says
Yeah.
in 1917, not 1970, 1917, the original Salvation Army donut was first served by the ladies in the Salvation Army. And so that's where that comes from. I'm sure they enjoyed that little sweet pick me up. So,
Yeah, with a little funk to it.
you know what? That was extra glaze.
Oh, okay.
They added that
Extra
extra
glaze, and they
flavor.
probably had some toppings on it
Yep.
and some little toppings on it, like some little shavings or something.
You know
You know,
what?
hair shavings.
Nah, we gonna believe that they washed
But I
out
bet
those
you they was
helmets
good.
first. They probably were. Can't find that flavor anywhere.
Right.
So
Helmet flavor.
let's talk about some birthdays. We have some birthday facts for you guys. And we were talking about donuts. You
Mhm.
know, some people do make, like, stack the donuts up and make it look like a little cake.
Mhm.
So let's see. So we'll start there. We'll start with the birthday
And you
cake.
know, and put the sprinkles on it. That's pretty good. Hmm?
Sprinkles on the cake, yeah. I said, well, let's start there. Talk about
The
the birthday
donut.
cake.
Okay.
Do you know who first invented the birthday cake as we know it today? It was German bakers. German bakers invented the birthday cake that we know today. Now, back in Rome, I know I'm going all over. The Romans when they were the first to celebrate birthdays as, celebrating the birth of the common person. So the first, okay, we're gonna go back. Rewind. The first birthday celebration,
Yeah.
the first birthday celebration didn't start until calendars came around, which sort of made sense because how did they keep track of when a birthday was if they didn't have calendars? They just knew that they used the sun and the moon, and they noticed that they started feeling a certain
Yes.
way as they got older and say, okay, well, some time has passed. But to start keeping track of it's been a year, they couldn't really do that for sure until calendars came around. And the first birthdays weren't even just the regular common person. They say scholars who study the Bible say the earliest mention of a birthday was around 3000 BC, and it was in reference to a pharaoh's birthday. But that birthday was a different kind of birthday. It was the birthday of when they celebrated when they became king, not so much when they were birthed into the world. They celebrated when they were birthed as a god. And these facts that we're sharing right now came from pumpitupparty.com. So you guys can go and look
Mm-hmm.
and read the full stories on it, but it's pumpitupparty.com. But so they didn't even celebrate birthdays like we celebrate us turning a year older. They celebrated the fact of that they were reigning as a god or a king, and that's when they said they were birthed as that. So the Romans were the first to celebrate birthdays like we celebrate them, but it still was a difference. We wouldn't even be able, I wouldn't be celebrating my birthday right now if I was back in that time, because it started out that only, well, first of all, they would celebrate when they turned 50 years old. They would receive a special cake. Now, tell me what this cake sounds like to you. Wheat flour, olive oil, grated cheese, and honey. The first thing I thought, what's the first thing you thought about when you hear some flour, oil, grated cheese, and that was a bread or a special cake
Well,
baked?
well, you know what? Well, I don't know about you, but what I picture is one of those planks that have all that stuff on it. So, with your bread and your
Okay.
cheeses
Uh-huh.
and everything. But if they bake it all together,
Mm-hmm.
that's
Because it says it was
more
a
like
special cake baked with flour, wheat flour, olive oil, grated cheese, and honey. I thought of the Red Lobster biscuits.
no. Did
Because
you?
because flour, oil, grated cheese, not the honey part though, but
Not the
the
honey.
but the flour, oil, and
Sound like a
grated cheese.
tortilla. That sound like a tortilla, a flat tortilla.
Yeah, I guess it could be
'Cause
like a
there's
tortilla.
nothing in there to make it
I
right.
don't know, but with the honey,
But the honey is what, yeah,
but
the
with the
honey's what
honey,
threw me off.
That's gonna make it sweet, but it's nothing in there to make it rise. So it's gonna be flat.
Okay. See,
Flour,
this coming from
yeah,
somebody
that's
that
true.
cooks. See, this coming from somebody that cooks, because that's the first thing she thought about. What's gonna make it rise? I'm just thinking about the ingredients: flour, oil, and cheese. Maybe I just want to go to Red Lobster because
yeah, that may be because that's gonna be something flat unless you use a self-rising flour.
but
You
they
know?
only
Yeah, but
they
like
would
a pita
only
bread, huh? Like a pita
oh
bread.
you know
Yeah,
what?
Huh?
And that is
yeah,
the kind of bread that they ate back then.
yeah, because it's just flat bread.
No, when Wilson said tortilla,
Yep.
I start thinking of a pita bread,
It probably would
Right.
because it wouldn't
because
rise up
pita
real
bread
big.
has the cheese and it has a little honey in it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that could be.
But guess what?
I want frosting.
They only did that for the men. They didn't start
Oh,
celebrating female birthdays until about the 12th century.
well, we the one that bought them in the world.
Right. But they weren't celebrating our birthdays yet until about the
Right.
12th century. We'll just let that be a We'll leave you on that
Yeah,
one.
yeah, we're gonna leave that as a. But I bet your bottom dollar, as John Cornelius said, you wouldn't be getting this special cake baked from me.
And I wonder who baked the cake. The females were probably the ones baking the cake to celebrate the
was.
men's birthday.
It probably was. It probably was. But that's okay. If we would have been back in the Roman days, we would have did it.
Yeah, because we would have just been in Rome and did as the Romans do.
Exactly. Isn't that what they say? That's what they say. You picked up what I was trying to lay down.
When you in
Mhm.
Rome, do as the
Mhm.
Romans do. Yep.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But then the Germans came and they made it they made the birthday cake as we know it today.
Yeah, they knew how to. I guess they finally figured out they need to add some rising flour to it, or baking soda, or
What is
something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause
And they put that icing on it. And I guess that's where this whole candle thing that you got going on back here on your cake came
Yep.
from too.
Yep, that's how the Germans did it. And one thing I didn't know was that they said that the kids were given one candle on the cake for each year as they've been alive, which is something that we do traditionally. But they also added one extra one for hope of living for at least one more year. So I'm going, next time I have a cake, I think I'm gonna put a whole bunch of candles. I'm just gonna fill it up. Like, I'm not gonna count and just put just one extra one. I want to live a long time, so I'm just gonna put a whole bunch more candles on the cake.
Hey, but do you remember? Do
We
you
might need a
guys
fire
remember?
extinguisher though.
Do you remember as a kid, when you would be at school? This is back. I don't know about you, Sissy, but Wilson, do you remember back when we were in school and people would come and they would give you licks for however many years
I
you
remember
were,
that.
and then they would give you
Oh yeah.
and they would give you one extra one and say one to grow on.
Yes,
Right.
yeah. So that is similar type of thing. Yep, because they would do one extra to live at least one more year.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Mhm,
blowing out the
mhm.
candles and making a wish while blowing out the candles was a big part of those celebrations.
Oh wow.
But
Yeah.
you know how you said, Wilson, about they didn't have the rising flour? That might have been something to go along with. It says sugary cakes were a birthday commodity because only wealthy people for a while were the only ones that were able to make the cakes because the ingredients were considered to be a luxury. So maybe that's why, another reason why they had the flat ones with just the flour, oil, cheese, and honey, because they were a luxury to get some of those other products. They weren't as easily
Oh
available.
yeah. That could
Yeah.
be.
Oh wow.
Hmm.
Wow. Wow. Well, I guess it still can be considered a luxury here if you don't have the monies to buy what you need. But now with these 99-cent store and dollar stores, you can do just about anything.
That's true. Just make sure you check the dates. But that is true.
Oh
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Check the date, and when you open it up, make sure there's no boll weevils in the packaging.
You know what?
Huh?
I said, you
Look,
know what?
I looked away.
Uh-huh.
Look, did you see? I looked away.
boll weevils. Okay.
Yeah, I never heard that one before.
Yeah.
What's a boll weevil? We'll have to look that up. What's a boll weevil? Is that really a name of a bug, or is that something we just made up?
No, that's a real bug. That's a real bug.
That's really the name of it?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah,
Because
they
you know,
little bitty black bugs, and they tend to get it.
Because you know, we're quick to make up something.
Yeah, well, you know, when you said that, I was like, I think it's a real bug. I mean, you know, that's what the elders used to always say.
It is. We got to do that one show. We got to do weird names of bugs, bug names, strange bug names.
Well, it definitely is a real thing.
Yeah, I've heard it before.
Yes.
Aww.
Well, you know what?
Hold on, you guys. Hold on. We got a special delivery coming in.
Special presentation.
Got a special delivery coming in.
Yeah.
Thank you. My flower. Oh, we can't.
We
Hold on.
can't see it. You got to turn your
I
thing
know.
off.
Hold on. Gotta take off my.
Yeah, take it off because we
There
want to
we go.
see. Oh,
My
oh,
flowers from my daddy. We'll
oh.
post a picture. You know this is my yearly thing. Get my
Yeah,
flowers and my
yeah. Oh,
card. See, it says baby. Oh, well, you
ain't
can't
that
see it. But it
beautiful?
says baby girl. I will
I can't.
always
Oh,
be
yeah.
his baby girl.
Yep, yep,
Wow.
yep.
That's so
Oh,
sweet.
thank you. My roses.
That's so sweet.
I will post the picture later so you
Oh,
guys can see the picture.
look.
What?
Big hugs to Daddy.
Yes, thank you. See,
Oh,
never too old to be a baby girl.
That's right.
no. And you know what? More people need to realize that.
Yes.
Because
You
Right.
know,
when you say that, and that's, you know, and as old as, well, me and Wilson, as we are,
Speak for
let's take him in there. I
yourself.
don't want to knock him
Speak
down.
for
Ah!
yourself, Susan.
well,
She said, speak for yourself. She said, don't be busting her out.
Don't be. I'm not in the old category.
Ah!
well,
But you know what's so
well,
cool about that
but
is that that's been something from I can't remember how long ago, but as a little girl,
Yeah.
always flowers, Valentine's Day, and a birthday. So whoever comes
mhm.
along, that's a standard that they gotta meet it. If you don't meet it, hey, it's okay. You don't have to do for me because I got a man that's gonna bring me
That's
some
right,
flowers.
right. And that's the whole thing. No matter
Right.
what,
I missed that
you
last
know,
part. My audio cut out. Say that again. You said whoever come along what?
They gotta meet the standard.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
right,
they don't meet the standard.
right.
You're like, well, I got a man. That's gonna bring me flowers.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep. Get my flowers on Valentine's
That's
Day and my
right.
birthday.
That's
That's
right.
No
right.
matter where I am, even when I was living all the way
That's
cross country.
right.
Yeah, look at that.
Yep.
But you know, you have some people say, you know, you're too old to be a daddy's girl and all this other stuff. And I
Why?
remember,
Who else gonna
I
be the
said, you
daddy's
know
girl?
what? Look, I said, you know what? Don't be hating on me. Don't
Right.
hate. Because
Right.
no matter what, no matter how old you get, in their eyes, you're gonna still be their baby girl. You're still their baby girl. You're still their daughter. I don't care how old you are. You're still their baby. So look. Stick your tongue out at them. Uh-oh. If the kids watching this, don't do that. Don't stick your tongue out.
Right. Be nice. Okay, but you gotta take it.
Yeah, let's be nice.
Yeah.
Aw, my sissy's birthday. Well, with Sissy getting getting the flowers on her birthday, Wilson got the big happy birthday balloon there.
Huh?
You're letting someone in. Somebody's coming in, so we'll wait for our guest to come.
Go ahead.
We'll wait for our guest to come in. So, Sissy.
Yes.
What is the most common birth date in the United States?
Let's see. What's 9 months from Valentine's Day?
Really?
Is that it? Let's see. Valentine's, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November?
Yeah, that's what I got, November.
Is it really?
No, actually. That's not the most common date.
I think it's in April.
You think it's in April? So what would be 9 months before April? April, March, February, January,
July.
December. So July? Why you say, so what happens in July? Oh, 4th of July?
Independence Day.
No, that one's not it either. We'll say one more guess.
Okay.
Mr. Wilson's on now. Mr. Wilson, when do you think is the most common birth date in the U.S.?
The date or the month?
The birth date. But if you just could guess the month, we'll say the month. We'll take the month.
Yeah,
Miss
what's the
Wilson trying
month?
to get his audio going. Well, so we'll tell you guys. Oh, there you go. So, Mr. Wilson, what do you think is the most common birth month?
I would say around the spring, around I guess around April. I guess.
Both of you guys said April.
Right, right. But we know why, you know.
Because they
we-
both
we
in
got a
April
big
and May.
April,
Right.
right.
Well, actually, the most common birth date,
February.
nope, October
No?
5th.
October.
October 5th is the most common birth date
Wow.
because 9 months before October is New Year's Eve, a pretty common conception date.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep,
Ring in the new year.
right. They rung in the new year, and then by October, that baby's coming. Now, May 22nd is considered to be the least common birthday in the U.S. That's just a fun fact for you from Fun Facts Friday.
I think that New Year's was because
Yeah.
they was all drunk.
I thought about that too. I said, you
Right.
know what? They probably got drunk on New Year's, and then that's why people were out making them babies and just feeling
Yeah.
themselves and everybody else.
Yeah.
And yep,
Some of
Right.
them might not
And
remember
you know,
who it
you
was.
got some people that don't even remember.
that's exactly what Wilson said. Some might not even remember what it was.
Yep.
Now, about who your
Yeah.
daddy?
I don't know. Mr. New Year.
So, Sissy, you had something you wanted to share today too?
Yeah, so hey, Sissy.
Yes.
Have you ever felt in your heart that you have a friend who's not a friend?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, you know, what I'm saying is that have you ever had a bond with somebody that has grown so strong that they feel more like a family?
Oh, okay. You mean the positive way? Yes, that too.
Yes, in a positive way. That's why I said that.
Yes.
But what I'm saying, what I'm really saying is, really what I'm really saying is happy birthday, Sissy.
Thank you, Sissy.
You know, I do want to say that, God, we've been together so long that I can't even remember, you know, I can't remember when. But I do know that to me, it's like a marriage that God has put together and that nobody can even tear it apart. You know how when someone gets married and they said, you know, what God has brought together can't no man tear apart.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think, you know, that we can be, you know, torn apart. You know, we can't even tear each other apart. Yeah, we've had our disagreements or whatever, but you know, we're like that saying that I know that our pastors have. You can't separate it. So you just can't separate that.
Right.
But what I do want to say is that somewhere along the way, we became sisters. And I guess we can thank our ego for that. Yeah, I think we can thank our ego for that. You know, you are someone that I can trust, I can rely on, somebody that can cheer me up, that worries about me. You're such an amazing and incredible person in my life. You know, my pocketbook thanks you because you know what? You like the little things in life. You know, you like the little things in life. There's so many small things that make us laugh. You know, we know each other when something comes on the radio or what have you. You can just, you know, you text me and we just laugh. You know, I can finish it up and I'm laughing because, you know, I can see each other and, you know, we just kick back. So all I want to say is that I'm very grateful to have you in my life. I'm very grateful to be your big sissy. Um, what can you say for a person that has so much love? I know you have love for everybody in the world, but today is my love for me that you have. So what my wish to you today is all the happiness, not just today on your birthday, but just a lifetime of joy that you so deserve. And I just want to thank you for being a friend, but most of all, I want to thank you for being a sister, a little sister. Yes, she works my nerves sometimes. She is that true little sister,
What?
but I wouldn't
Not
have it
me.
any other way. Yeah, well, that's sissy. I told you my sissy, she gonna tell you like a TI is, okay? But she's right there for you. Hey, if you're going through something, she's right there. So, sissy, I love you, my
Love
little
you too,
sissy. I love
sissy.
you. Happy birthday. Um, like I said, I wish you all the happiness, not only today, but for a lifetime of joy.
Thank you,
So
sissy. I love you
I
too.
love you. I love you more than
Oh,
you ever. Yeah,
that's so
yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
We might have to go do that midnight run for in the drive-through.
Oh my goodness. No, y'all
No, you
practice
gonna
it
move that
eating
car
early
because we
now.
got food that we
What'd you
ordered up
say?
there. We want it.
What'd
I
you
said
say?
y'all start to practice eating earlier now, remember? So go early in the morning now.
That is
No,
early in the morning. That's when we go, about 2 in the morning.
oh
About
yeah.
2 in the morning. About 2 in the morning.
Oh
It's about
man.
2 in the morning.
Yep.
And then that's when
Well,
we
I
want to
just
move your car
want to
because we
say,
want what you got.
What'd you say,
I said
Wilson?
my turn. I just want to say happy birthday to you. And I just wanted you to know that I think I would like you even if you weren't my daughter.
You know what? That's good. You know what? That actually says a lot, because some people don't like their kids or their
You
parents. So thank
know,
you. I do
for real.
appreciate that one.
I think that I would like you. I think you would be one that I would want you to be my friend because you always add wisdom. You tell the truth. You just keep it real. And I like that. And
Yeah.
I was just thinking about how my mom used to tell me, you guys talk too much. Just tell her and just don't listen. She talks too much and you let her talk. And I'm like, I'm glad now that I always let you talk because now you say things that are worth hearing.
I try. I try. See, that
No,
was a
but I do.
loaded
I love
statement. See, that was a loaded statement, though. See, you gotta know how to listen to those, to say things that are worth hearing. That's a good thing, though,
right,
because some people just be
right.
saying a
That's what
whole
I
bunch of
want to hear.
words and don't say nothing.
Right. But you know what? And I'm that one. And I say, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Like Tyler Perry did. Do you understand the words that are
No,
coming out of my
who was
mouth?
that?
And then we have to say no.
No.
No, but that was makes our time together fun though, Susie.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm glad to know that that my little sissy is a daughter that you
That
would
she would
want
like
to
to be
have.
right.
You know, look,
Oh.
I still gotta wrap around. Gotta wrap around that.
You
Sissy,
got
I am so proud of you. You
you
are
got
a
lip
daughter
when you get up.
that Wilson would really
Would-
want.
that she would like to be around, even if I wasn't her daughter. That's a good thing.
You know what? We're gonna laugh at that forever.
We are. That's a new one. But that was good. Thank you, Mom. I love
Yeah,
you
that was
too.
good.
I love you.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
God,
man,
that
that
was
was
too funny.
yeah, that was a
Oh,
good one.
all
Uh-oh.
right.
Where's our thing? So we do
Yeah. So
have an announcement of upcoming event coming up next week. that I really would like you guys to tune into. Gotta find the share the screen. Hold on. Share screen. I always forget this part because I had it pulled up. I thought I was ready to go. There we go. Okay, so we have 65.0 Word of Faith Radio coming up next week.
Ooh,
That is next Friday. We are definitely going to be playing some inspirational. Can you guys still see it? Did it go away?
yes.
Yes, it went
No.
away. Or yes, you can see it.
No, yes, I can see it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
we can see
we
it.
are going to be playing some new tunes. Maybe some of you guys have heard, but we are going to get your Friday going definitely in an upbeat way so that you guys can be ready to start your weekend off. Tune in. You have to log in or you have to sign up on eventbrite.com, WOF Radio, WOFRadioJune.eventbrite.com so that you can get the login information. So make sure you sign up. Make sure you register. It's free so that you can join in with us. I think we had a good time last time, so we want
We
you guys
did.
to join in with us on that.
Right. Now on Sunday, where I'm gonna see everybody, I'm gonna
We
see
go
you in
catch
the chat.
Sissy.
So,
Catch Sissy in
I
the
do
chat.
apologize for this past Sunday, for my internet went down. But
That's okay, Sissy. We know you were there in spirit.
yeah, I was there. See, that's a sissy.
Yep.
You know me.
So we gonna catch her in the chat. WOFCCFairfield.com. Sunday, 10:30ish. We
Right.
also want you guys to continue to send in your comments, your questions to funfactsfriday100@gmail.com. Follow us on Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's all Fun Facts Friday 100. And you can remember that because we share fun facts on Friday and we keep it 100.
100. That's
Yes. So that is our show for today. Thanks to those of you who've been watching. I see some people have been watching on Facebook, logged in. Continue. We do this for you guys. We want to share fun facts with you. See you guys later. Deuces.
right. Deuces. Have a great week.
Bye.